Hello and welcome back to some more Gunfire. Today we're going to be looking at a different character. So this is, what's his name? Kyan Sui. I have no idea how that is pronounced. Anyways, the turtle is how we'll refer to him. I've read up a little bit about his abilities. I haven't used them much. I've used them a couple times in just some friendly matches that my buddies and I were in. But I don't really know how he works. I read through most of his skills and abilities, and I kind of have an idea of what the gimmick is for his, like, how his kit works together. But it's going to take definitely some time to understand him, so we're going to learn together here. We are in normal mode. Because I'd like to go through with all the characters and learn how to use them. So I figured we start at the beginning and work our way up through each of the difficulties, just like we would do with any other character. That punch has some, like, serious... has a lot of range. Alright. Okay, after attracting Alpus, which is our ultimate, 50% max shield. Enemies hit by hurdle deal 30% less damage. That's our dash when we're in Alpus and take more damage. 20% movement speed while holding Alpus for every 1% movement speed. You get 1% skill damage. I think we're going to grab this for now. That's just raw. That's just a raw damage up. Once we, so this is Alpus, and that's our charge. I think we can still, whoops, I think we can still punch while we're in Alpus. So the the punch should still be the same, right? Yes, it is. Oh, and I actually shoot just turns into punch as well. Okay. Some random... Oh, God, we got Hawkeye Sight and Moldy Bun. Moldy Bun's not really a big deal. That basically means that any of the rice buns are going to heal us for random amounts as opposed to the set amount that it normally heals us for. But Hawkeye Sight isn't bad. I mean, that's basically going to guarantee that... whoops. We can take down just about anything in this mode by hitting crits. Alright, after lifting or retracting Alpus, your shield starts to recover. When you retract Alpus, recover reserve ammo, you gain... Alright. And striking punch capacity is 50% chance to recover a use of our punch. So I guess the punches is where we should look to get most of our damage during... Ooh, that's nice. More dashes. Oh! I suppose the punch is where we're going to get most of our damage when we're inside of Alpus. Which makes sense since we can't shoot. I don't know how that's going to, like, translate into the late game. Oh, now since we have the triple dashes, though, that helps our... that helps us use our hurdle a lot more, which is what we got some of that damage and toughness from in our last ascension. We don't do a whole lot of damage when we don't hit crits, but when we do hit crits, it, like, insta-pops. This first boss is going to get absolutely annihilated. Yeah, I still can't really tell. Like, the damage feels okay. I wonder what kind of strategy we're going to need to use to get damage through our weapon with this guy. Alright. 40% skill damage when holding Alpus, and plus 40% weapon damage for 5 seconds after retraction. After dealing damage with striking punch, 3% weapon damage for each stack of fist sensation. which I can also show you. That's on the HUD. We're gonna go with title rhythm. So you can see in the bottom right near my weapon, I have shift, which is my sprints, and then I have the 13, which is how many punches I have, and then the thing under it, the little counter that's going up, that's fist sensation, I believe, which basically goes up to, like, depending on how fast we are. But when I come out of my Alpus, I should have lots of damage for a while. Kind of hard to tell there. Because he just died sort of quick. Also, the Hawk Eyesight is going to make this whole game kind of feel weird. Because if we crit, we're just going to slam. I totally thought that was a golden golden goblet, but that's all right. We got free first purchase at any of the peddlers. That's not too bad. That's not bad to get this early. All right, it's not feeling terrible. I don't know if we can crit with our punches. I don't really care about that. I'm so used to throwing grenades with Cat. I mean, it feels fine for now, but realistically, this game mode, normal, is just going to be like an opportunity for me to learn these characters. Because no matter, you can pretty much build anything on normal difficulty, and you're gonna feel pretty good. So, double projectile shots, elemental chances increased. Yeah, I don't really need any of that. What do we got here? Improved clip, very nice. Weapon damage bonus for hitting the same target, plus 100%. Sure. That could be nice. Especially for the bosses. Alright. This is our toughness. So we gain damage mitigation when enemies are close. 100% damage for the next 3 shots. So this is more weapon damage after retracting Alpus. We can also get a bunch of cooldown. I'm actually going to grab that because that's going to be, whoops, even though we had the other Ascension leveled up once there, we're actually going to get more benefit out of leveling that up as far as our weapon damage goes. Whoops. Again, trying to throw grenades. So much muscle memory I'm going to have to break trying new characters. And it doesn't help that there's several characters with grenades or throwables. Alright. Impervious to... do we want that? No. We are impervious to cursed scrolls. And I recycled the other one because we get minus 20% weapon damage when we're not landing lucky shots. And we have no real way to make it possible for us to build lucky shot right now, I guess, is a way to put it. So I'm not going to grab that. That's like the one normal scroll that I'm not super fond of. Alright, whoops. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this. Oh, where'd you go? Alright. First boss down. Shrieker could actually be kind of nice. Ooh. Alright, well now it really doesn't matter what we build. Because if we hit them, if we crit them, they're gonna die. Every time you kill an enemy within 10 meters is killed, 10% weapon damage and 4% movement speed. For 8 seconds, up to 5 stacks. 10% wait a minute. I want to see what the 30% weapon damage, 80%, 8% movement speed, up to 5 stacks. Hitting an enemy also has a 25% chance to gain 1 stack. That could be really good because that's at max rank. That's 150%, and we could get more stacks. Maybe melee weapons are the way to go with this guy. 50% weapon damage. Not really interested in that. And I don't really think I need this. No. Alright. Yeah, so maybe we go like... Maybe we just go corrosion and fire. Whoops. And we try to run a melee build with this, because if we're killing things within close proximity to us, we're getting all sorts of bonuses. And we have so many punches, so many charges of our punch. And plus, if we go for any of the tankiness, that would, that's where we're going to be most tanky, is when we're close. Oh my gosh, my mouse got, like, stuck there for a second. Okay, so we're gonna outpost here. We're gonna punch a little bit. We're gonna dash. We're dashing and punching, and then once we come out of it, we get extra damage. Ooh, or maybe like a high fire rate wild hunt build. That could also be really fun. I'm actually gonna pick up this wild hunt for now. Well, actually, we will take the cooldown, because I have a feeling it's going to be beneficial for us to be able to spam our outposts. Also, I'm kind of running up to these enemies because we get HP if we kill things within close proximity. Permanent upgrades to our... Wait, is that what it is? Yeah, +1 max HP. So we get extra HP when we kill things within close proximity to us. Sure, Decay Driver is nice. And Deft Hand is just a bonus. There weren't any melee weapons in here, right? This might also not be... nah, never mind. I was going to say, that wouldn't be bad either if we wanted to go for, like, maybe a crit build, but we don't really... We don't benefit from crits any more than any other character... Well, any of the other characters that aren't crit-based. So... I like the idea of us potentially being really tanky within close proximity. Because I think you can also build this character so that you get cooldown when your shield breaks. All right, a bunch of new decisions. So we get duration. 1 second. Oh, right, because our outpost in front of us is actually a shield that protects us. Each block reflects a small amount of damage, which decreases gradually when getting farther away from the monster. Okay. Ooh, the third version of that is pretty neat. Do 2,000 normal damage within 10 meters. That's not going to matter, though, once we get into the higher difficulty. This benefits from us being fast. I'm going to go for the title outpost duration. See if we can make anything work with that. I don't know what does more damage between our punches. Oops. Oh my goodness. See, okay, so there's definitely one thing I'm not, well, I don't know. I was going to say there's one thing I'm not super crazy about with this character, which is if we do need to back off, we have nothing, we have no skills. Because Title Alpus wants us to be nice and close, and our punches are, although they have like humorously long range for a punch, it's nothing compared to some of the other characters, so there's not much of a way for us to close the gap and fight from afar. I do need to read what this says. Oh, this one. When we're hit, all remaining cooldowns. Okay. I mean, we could potentially... This could be a really good character for, like, a Riches Privileges build, which is based around, like, saving a bunch of money and getting a bunch of skill damage through having a lot of money. Oh, God. Oh, boy. This is not great. Alright, what do we got? Magazine capacity, weapons against, or weapon damage against the burning effect, lucky shot, and elites and bosses. I think this is actually better right now. Enemies hit by hurdle take more damage. It's not bad. Every 8 stacks of fist sensation, you'll consume 1 additional use of striking punch upon casting it, but you'll deal another punch. If any of those punches kill an enemy, recover uses. That doesn't seem great. That doesn't seem like it's the best. So we're going to go with the extra damage and extra tankiness.
Yeah.
Oop. Like, it feels really nice to just be able to dash at things and punch. But, outside of our Alpus, we feel a little lackluster. Whoa! But that may also be because I just don't know how to play this character yet. Oh my god, this thing is like incredibly inaccurate right now. Does it have minus accuracy? No. Maybe it's just me. Increase weapon damage from fighting from long distances. Well, that's totally not what we want to do. So we can feel free to give that up. Well, in one of my runs with this character, I had like unlimited dashes, which that felt very fun. You could basically, I think it was like after getting a kill while in your title Alpus, you had like no cooldown on your dash, which that was pretty cool because you could just dash all around. You had unlimited dash. We do not need that. I do like the rate of fire inscription on that thing, but alright. Go back to the vault. I guess the punch is kind of nice when you want to finish enemies off. I will say that. Oh, well, that's a bad time to have to reload. We did fry him, though. We did fry him. Ooh. Don't really need this, and that's not bad. Crit damage after, or lucky shot damage after crit. That's actually pretty good. Maybe we'll take that for the wild hunt. Maybe we'll pick the wild hunt up later if we get a couple weapons that work well with it. Elemental damage, lucky shot, and elemental damage. All right. Let's go elemental torment because that's just 20%. What is that? Is that 20% weapon damage? No, it's lucky shot. Okay. Yeah. That's worth. With this weapon in particular, we'll have a lot of lucky shot damage. Okay, so hitting, I see, hitting with the charge makes the hurdle, or, oh my god, hitting with the hurdle makes the punch do a lot more damage. Because of the one ascension that we have. So, if we could get unlimited dashes, or unlimited hurdles with that ability, we would want to like consistently dash or consistently hurdle punch. And between not having to deal with enemy shields as well as having the extra crit multiplier, so we're at 5.5 crit and a submachine gun, we are just destroying these guys. Maybe we do go for the crit multiplier this game, considering we have such high crit already. If we see a strike wing, maybe I'll pick it up and put a Gemini on it. Ooh. I like that it makes like a little animation when we hit somebody with our Alpus, or our charge rather, inside of our Alpus. We can also recover from a knockback or a knock up while in our Alpus. If we dash while we're in that ability, we can alright, I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that. I'd rather just crit him. Alright. So the punch, I guess you could invest in the punch. 300% punching damage deal, 50% extra punch damage to enemies whose remaining HP are higher than 75%. So that's like a one-shot punch kind of, or one punch kind of build. Max shield, I don't think we really need that. Upon every use of striking punch, the duration of Titan Alpus. Recover the duration. I got it. So we recover Alpus. Wait a minute. Upon every use of striking punch, recover 0.5 duration of activated Titan Alpus when shielded. Okay. Interesting. Every recovery shortens max duration. Okay. I think we're actually going to go with the punch damage for now. Always love ammo being returned to the mag. And we could go for that again. Sure, why not? Our punches seem to be slapping. Although for a boss like this, we're not really going to be able to utilize them much. Why were they all glowing green like that? That was weird. Oh, maybe because of our free. No real big crit multipliers in here. 3.5, 3.5. I did not need to buy that, but that's fine because it was free. Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, so we do decent damage. But a lot of this damage... all of our gun damage is basically coming from crit multipliers. And, like, that damage is okay, but we can only hit him when he's on the ground. This fight's definitely a little awkward as a melee character. Although I don't think the other boss would be very good as a melee character either. That'd be... I mean, you'd have to be up pretty close. I'm not super into that. Don't really need the laser glove. Plus 50% weapon damage when attacking boss or elite monsters. I haven't seen that much. I wonder if that's... Wait a minute. Plus 30% weapon damage against elites and bosses. Plus 50% weapon damage when attacking boss or elite monsters. It's odd to me that those two are different. Okay. We lose a bunch of health. But we gain weapon and skill damage. Okay, we're down to 50 HP. Might have to drop that later. Each block reflects a small amount of damage. We get extra shield, and we get... Alright, I guess we'll go into this. I don't really know exactly how this works yet. I guess we're going to recover some of our like duration for Alpus while we're in it for every time we punch. When we're shielded, but when we're not shielded, it helps with the cooldown. That's like slowly floating its way down here, huh? There we go. Whoa! Okay. See, my fear is that... what the heck? This has got ×2? Interesting. My fear is that this feels strong just because it's normal mode, and anything's going to feel strong in normal mode. And then I'm going to have to do some real studying when it comes to the harder difficulties to make this character work. Because basically your title Alpus makes you invulnerable from damage coming in from the front. So like what would hit the Alpus. But, which typically the enemies are going to be in front of you. But one, I don't know how that works for area damage. See, like there, we just destroyed him. That was good damage, just from our abilities alone. And that was an elite monster. Yeah, we'll take that. Extra movement speed and damage reduction while we're reloading. I can't tell how much damage that did. If that did 24,000 damage, that's pretty good. And I don't think it was 2,400. Okay, yeah, so punching just straight up gives us more time inside of our Alpus when we have that ability. When we're shielded. is the caveat. So I guess that means as long as we can punch, we can stay in it for much longer. I did not mean to take that weapon out. Take 100% more damage. I can't really argue with that. Both of these I feel like are pretty good. Unbearable Hurdle and Tidal Rhythm seem like getting to level 3 is pretty important, because that just gives you 120% skill damage when this is maxed in weapon damage, and you get extra weapon damage. Wait a minute. Yeah, and you get extra weapon damage when you block stacks with or block attacks within Tidal Alpus, and then this just gives you straight up 100% damage bonus. I wonder if you just build him. I wonder if he's similar to Thundercat, where you just build him like 4 guns, but you use your Alpus like as a way to. Okay, I guess I could see it now. Because you could build him just to gain the benefits after using Alpus, and then just play totally like gun skill oriented. Oops. I mean, it all depends on how this ability scales, too, because I know all the abilities are different, like, depending on the difficulty. So, like, the actual damage of your character goes up with, I believe is how it works. Like, all your skill, I don't know, because some of the grenades are only supposed to do set damage. Maybe if they don't say they do set damage, then they scale. Or maybe it's because certain skills are like actually based off of weapon damage, because I think I remember reading that about the cat, but a lot of the cat's abilities are based off of what your actual weapon damage does, so maybe that's why it scales better. I really don't know. That is part of the fun of it. Man, we do literally nothing when we're not critting. Sure. All we have is shield right now anyways, so we might as well take less damage when we're shielded. Basically, that means if we become unshielded, we're just going to go down instantly. Yeah, I suppose this does seem to scale pretty well. I don't even know how. I don't know where the damage from that ability comes from. The cooldown is a little long. But I mean, we're one-shotting most of these enemies. Just with the punches alone. Can I get up there? Did I hear another enemy? Yes, I did. What is that up there? Can't tell. Can we get on top of this thing? Okay, so we get on the rock. There it is. Oh my goodness, some of these ledges are like, you have the most minimal amount of, like the smallest margin to actually be able to get on top of them. Alright, plus 10 striking capacity. There's a 6% chance to recover 50 consume. Strike punch when used while holding Alpus. I don't really think there's any reason for us to build that. If an enemy is defeated while holding Alpus, Hurdle will have no cooldown for the next 2 seconds. If an enemy is defeated within 1.2 seconds after retraction, title Alpus will have... Okay, so this is pretty good. Irrepressible Surge. So this basically makes it so that when we're in Alpus, if we're killing, we can keep charging. So that's what I was talking about. We can dash, dash, kill, dash, dash, kill, dash, kill. Yeah. And as long as we're punching, we get more... Okay. This is pretty cool. This is working. Corrosion Shard, sure, why not? Probably not going to matter, but movement speed is great. I believe we just do more damage as we move faster. Where did the enemies go? He's over here. I didn't see him because he was behind the rock. Anything nice? Nah. Yeah, so you really can just like charge around with this guy and kill things. At least in this mode. At least in this mode. We can have fun while it's a thing. We'll see how it translates into the harder difficulties. Whoops. Grab some of these soul fragments. And head on out. Yeah, he definitely benefits from there being like a surplus of weak enemies, or like one-shottable enemies. And then like anything that he can't one-shot, he gets bonuses for when he comes out of his Alpus. So maybe that's what it is, like a trash mob kind of skill into extra damage for non-trash mobs once you exit. I mean, this is pretty fun. We just get to punch things until they die. Oh, and I didn't even think about it. We killed something after coming out of our ability, so we got our ability back immediately. Right? Is that how it reads? If an enemy is defeated within 1.2 seconds after retraction, title Alpus will have no cooldown for the next 2 seconds. Okay, yes, that is correct. I'm just going to kill these guys normally for now. I would like to save my Alpus for the boss. See how it holds up. It would be really cool if you could make his punch... Well, I guess he would be too much like the bird then. I was going to say it would be really neat if you could make his punch do like AoE. We're going to get a kill here so we get our charges back. And he's just dead. Wow. Okay. Store 2 points of energy for each crit and consume all energy when using secondary skill plus 1% skill damage when consuming each point of energy, max 500 points. Okay. Thunderstep. I wonder if that works with our... Actually, let's just try it. So, ooh, it does work with these charges too. That's actually pretty nice. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh my god. Excuse me. Striking punch base damage. Ooh, this is pretty nice too, though. We're gonna take that. If we get... Okay, we didn't get him. I was gonna say, if we get the Abyssal Serpent, that'll be really nice. This character is gonna be significantly more weak against this enemy. And I think actually we're going to drop this. We're going to pick up the Strike Wing because it has a ×6 multiplier, which already goes up to 7.7 because of our Cat's Eye, or our Hawkeye. And then we're going to etch this, and we're going to reforge it until their crit bonuses are combined, which gives us 11 crit. 11.2 crit on this weapon. Hello? Oh, I was going to say, why are we not? Oh my god, we just, like, destroy... Absolutely destroy these, Alright, so I want to get rid of that right away. Those cannons just get annihilated. Not to mention this weapon in particular gets more crit when you hit crits. Okay, so we go into Alpus, we get right out of Alpus, and then we just... Yeah. We get out of it, grab this, and go. Ooh, God. Alright, that was a little spooky. That one a little less clean than anticipated, but it was alright. Okay. This could be okay. We shouldn't need it, though. This we don't really care about. And more damage after attracting Alpus is what's up. This character doesn't feel quite as foreign anymore. Just gotta hit stuff with our dash and then punch it. Hit it, punch it, hit it, punch it. Ooh, and we get it back right away because I killed something else. Okay, so you should be able to pretty much stay in this form indefinitely in this guy if you play him correctly. But now we don't do any damage. There it is. Our build outside of our skill is very, very weak at the moment. I'm like punching nothing. Yeah, if we're killing things, we can just keep on punching. Alright, let's go in the vault. Oh, well, I guess we'll kill the fisherman. Oh my goodness. He's got the moves. Holy cow. I got no aim. We'll go ahead and get rid of that so we get the cooldown faster. This is going to be a mess because this guy is just going to keep reappearing and disappearing as we kill the wrong stalkers. Oh my god, being able to just constantly dash is really just madness. Oh, well. And we got it back again. Alright, did he split? He did. We're just punching with no rhyme or reason. It probably was just better for us to have done weapon damage. Is that? Are you the real one? Yes. Because we could have just gone through that shield, but we're like Bowlby. We just slap, slap, slap. This is pretty good, actually. We get our primary skill back faster by using our secondary, so we can just punch a few times and have it back. I mean, we have 26 punches. When are we ever going to use 26 punches without gaining some back? Like, that's just never going to happen. The ability that he gets to, yeah, like, that does nothing for us. The ability that he gets to increase the number of punches is just, that seems so pointless. Is it this one? No, it's this. Punching capacity, 50% chance to recover 1 use, 70% chance to recover 100% consumed uses. Like, you're never gonna run out, ever. You don't even need a single, that's like an F tier skill. Like, you're just never, you probably never need a single punch, or a single stack of that. Okay, maybe the 5, because I am watching them now, and like, they do go down, like, slowly. But I don't know, maybe when we get into the harder difficulties, they'll actually need more punches. Like I said, you can build just about anything on normal. We are almost dead. I think we got hit by a snipe. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Get in there and punch. The only thing that kind of is not great on this is you can't see anything that's going on. There it is. Oh, boy. All right. I don't even think... Do we have lightning enthusiast? No. We already did the vault. Each stack of fist sensation, so that's actually kind of good because when we are in our ability, we actually get quite a few stacks of fist sensation. So we're up to, alright, so we're up to 50 stacks. We hover between like 40 and 50 stacks. So what does that actually do? Each stack of fist sensation increases the next striking punch damage to 10%. Gain 4 stacks of fist sensation immediately after using hurdle. Each stack of fist sensation increases next striking punch damage to 10%. I think it means by 10%. So that's actually a pretty big deal. Ow. This is not a good situation that we're in. There we go. We left some enemies behind here because we were just running. I mean, our punches are hitting for 40k. That's pretty decent. We're doing fire damage, so this could be good. But it doesn't really matter, right? Double the consumption, but double the damage of our secondary. That could actually be, that could be real good. Get rid of him first, and now we'll just punch. We'll punch our way through everything. Yeah, it gets to a point where you actually just have to continue punching or you just lose your ability. And he definitely struggles with ranged characters. Like, what is he supposed to do? He can't punch that thing. But I guess we already kind of addressed that, right? Anything that he can't kill with his ability, he's going to benefit from his ability afterwards, which he should then be able to kill them. This is just madness. This is, I don't even know what's going on the screen. I'm just looking for health bars and then immediately punching them. Oh, I wanted to punch the flying saucer. I feel like this character massively needs, is like, kind of is based around having a lot of defensive scrolls, because he'll do all of the damage that he needs to do through his punches. Again, capacity doesn't mean anything to me. Although now I guess it is a little bit better because we have... Wow, that is a really nice pupil. Huh. That's a really nice pupil. We're not going to take it, but it's nice. Alright. To the boss it is. 33% chance to reset cooldown. All right. Sounds good to me. All right, so he's already in his second form. I think I can punch this. I can. So that's super nice. And it counts as a kill as well. So then all I really need to do is be able to kill this thing, which is taking a very long time because it does not have a crit spot. Ooh, we might actually die. We did die. Okay, and we unfortunately also lost our ability. Oh, baby. Alright, well. So we lost our ability there because we used it right before going down. And so here we should have the time to keep it up. We don't. Oh, but we can still. There we go. It's a little messy. It's a little messy, but we did it. Oh, gosh. All right, so what did we learn? Punches are decent. You can do quite a bit of damage with punches. I don't know what the important skills are going to be once we get to the end game. Or the, not the end game, but the later game difficulties. But that was that. We did 14% of our damage with our Demon Lore. We did 0% of our damage with the Strike Wing. So we did probably most of our damage with our punches. We did 386 damage dealt in one punch, or in one form of damage, which there's no way our Demon Lord did that, so it had to be a punch. But that is it. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what else you guys want to see. And until next time, we'll catch you.